As women's swimming gears up for its home and season opener this Friday against Millersville and Marywood, I talked with a couple swimmers and head coach Lauren O'Donnell to discuss the upcoming season and how tripling the roster has positively impacted the team.
Starting off the season was definitely a challenge, but it was also really exciting. Also, as far as practice goes, last year I was able to individualize each person's workout during the middle of practice if I wanted to, and I don't really have that luxury this year, but because the team is still small enough, I'm able to give individual attention and also make the workouts individually based in a small group.
The only four-year senior swimmer on the squad, Beatty, touched on how the team has evolved since the beginning of preseason and how the increase in numbers will continue to impact the Eagles.
Evolution of the team from 5 swimmers to 15 swimmers has brought in a lot of different personalities and a lot of different work ethics, and I think together at practice we've been able to work together to support each other, and I'm really excited to get into the meet season and have all those personalities in the pool competing for points.
There's no doubt that this team is made of mostly newcomers, and to find out how they have transitioned into collegiate swimming, I talked with O'Donnell as well as sophomore standout and Juniata record holder Kelsey Miles.
Definitely the freshmen that have stayed on the team have a lot of talent and are extremely dedicated to swimming.
We have obviously many newcomers this year going from 5 to 16. One of the exciting things I think is that a few of the newcomers are actually sophomores. I'm really excited for Hillary Palmer. She's a swimmer, a sophomore, and she works hard, gives 100% every day in the pool, and I think she's going to really provide a lot of depth in the 200 IM and the 100 backstrokes. We have many freshmen that I could tell you all about that are going to really make an impact, not only this year, but throughout all 4 years at Juniata. I think one that stands out the most right now would be Megan Swavely. She works hard every day in the pool. She does what she needs to do out of the pool, and she really has that competitive drive that I think is going to make her do great things here at Juniata.
Definitely who I've noticed would be Alyssa, Megan, and Mary Kate. Just because, practices have become a lot harder, and they have stuck with, the returners.
Despite all the buzz around the 11 new swimmers, it is impossible to overlook the 5 standout returners. O'Donnell echoed this sentiment when she told me about a few returners that fans should definitely look out for this season.
Catherine is a sophomore and also our #1 200 IMer and 100 breaststroker. She works hard in the pool every day and really is dedicating herself this year to being a leader and improving. Last year, Fallon had to often do her 2 main events back-to-back, the 100 back and the 100 butterfly. She usually had 2 to 3 minutes rest in between these events. This year, having more swimmers and more depth in each of those events, it'll be really exciting to see what Fallon can do in her 100 back when she's rested and hasn't had to do a race before.
O'Donnell, Miles, and Beatty each shared what goals they have for the team this season, as well as the close team dynamic they are hoping to uphold throughout the winter.
I'd just like to see us keep improving while we're still keeping that same mentality we had last year, where even though we only had 5 girls, we were still cheering louder than half the other teams we swam against.
Some of the goals are definitely keeping that small team attitude, staying very close. And with swimming, it's mostly an individual but also a team sport. So with that, it's kind of hard to stay as close, as a team. But I think we definitely are doing well already with that.
I also want to keep the team dynamic strong and close-knit, and I think sometimes as a team grows that can be harder to do, but that's something that we are working on every single day. So a couple of things that we do as a team to try to keep that small team dynamic even though as our team grows is every day after practice the team goes to dinner together at Baker, which I think is a tradition that is going to live here forever, and I think that's really awesome that they do that. Just today, we went to my house and we tie-dyed t-shirts in the backyard for our pink meet, which is going to be this Friday. So just any time that we can do something where we interact outside of the pool as a group and building those relationships is going to keep everybody positive about the swim team and want to stay connected to it, which I think is the most important thing, especially in a college setting.
The Eagles Tri-Meet with Millersville and Marywood takes place Friday as a part of a campus-wide pink weekend that encourages fans to wear pink in support of breast cancer awareness. The meet is scheduled to begin at 6:30 p.m. For Juniata Sports.net, I'm Kaylee McCool.